Welcome back to Christine's Natural Horsemanship Training. So this is Boon. This is his first day here. So he's about 5 years old, little gelding. Well, not little, he's big. But so like I said, all we've done so far is just our lunging for respect. And if you want to be able to watch that video, it'll be on the YouTube channel. So what we're going to do now, after getting him to move his feet, getting him to use the thinking side of his brain, is we'll go ahead and do the desensitizing to the stick and string. See how he's pushing on me like this? I don't want to ignore that. He's very itchy because he's hot, but I'll itch him. I don't want him pushing on me. So it's these little things that people neglect that make a really good horse. If your horse is sitting there pushing on you and being obnoxious, fix it right then and there. I'll scratch him, but I need to scratch him, not him scratching on me. Way too big for that, especially if you have a little tiny, like 2-year-old kid that's trying to pet your horse. I'll knock him over in a hurry. So what we're doing now with the desensitizing to the stick and string, it's a really good exercise to do, after sensitizing exercise, so making them move their feet forward, backward, left, and right, because desensitizing makes them relax and not worry about you and your tools. You can't make progress with your horse if they're worried about you and your tools. So this is a really good one for him. Now, the owner's son had already done some Clinton Anderson stuff with him a couple years ago. So this should all just be kind of refresher things for him. It should be pretty easy for him to understand. But again, if they sit around for quite some time, horses, they just start reverting back to, the way that they are naturally. They're naturally a reactive horse, that they run from danger. If they don't want to get eaten by a mountain lion, you better react first to everything. So we need to remind them that if I'm with you, you're okay. If you see something scary, hear it, smell it, just fall asleep. I'll take care of you. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to stand at my 45 degree, make sure I'm too far forward to get struck or kicked to the side, make sure I'm over here. And have my hand up by his eye so I can stop him from trying to come on top of me. And first I'm going to flog him with kindness with the rope. But I just want him to know it's not going to hurt him. So you start with the withers and back. He started licking his lips immediately, which again makes sense because he's already had some Clinton Anderson stuff done with him. So you're going to do this for 10 seconds or until they show you a sign of relaxation, whatever comes first. Now, normally if a horse hasn't had this done before, they might move their feet and, get scared and run around. You would just continue to do this until they stop moving their feet. And then that's when you wait for the 10 seconds or until a sign of relaxation. Again, he's already done some of this stuff. So I'm sure that's why he's not too terribly worried. Right there, he got a little goosey with it coming around his butt. So I just keep doing it in that same spot. When they tell you if they flinch or get goosey or start moving their feet, you need to stay in that spot until they relax. They're telling you that they don't like it. You need to fix it. That's the thing, is horses, they're actually pretty easy to understand. It's teaching the people to read their signs is really the biggest thing of horse training. Excuse me. So now that I've flogged him with kindness for a minute, I'm going to go ahead and start swinging the stick and string. And as expected, he's pretty good about it. I just can't stress enough, this just shows the reason why this method is so good. The horses just understand it. They remember. And even if he has a little, he just moves around a little bit, but it's no big deal. Most horses panic about this if you've never done it to them before, because as soon as they hear that stick and string going, oh my gosh, that means run. Oh, I should be scared. Or they get defensive and worried about it and try to come on top of you, depending on the horse's personality, a hot or a cold-blooded horse. If they're pushy or if they're spooky, they all have different reactions. So I don't need to spend a ton of time on this because he's pretty good about it. Good boy. And it's nice to take advantage of this when he's, a little out of wind from doing the lunging. This makes him appreciate that stand still time. Unflog him with kindness again. I usually start at their back and then go withers and hindquarters, but he's doing pretty good about it. I'm not too worried about just going right for his legs. Rub him with the stick. Gonna start swinging. Oh. I'm gonna do it again. So that's the nice thing is, on his first day, and him already knowing some of the method, I can kind of push things a little bit further just to test him. So, what does he need done here? What does he need done here? Does this worry him? Does this not worry him? Good boy, licking and chewing. Good job. So that'll be enough of that for this exercise because he's pretty darn good about it. There's a lot more we can do with it to get, all the way around his body and things like that, but this is pretty good, so we'll keep moving on. Thanks for watching.